All right, welcome back to another episode of the Transcat Girl podcast. I'm joined by Ellie and Liz tonight. Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Can't complain except I keep getting stuck doing podcasts. What's up with that?
I don't know, man. It's like a magical vortex or D&D game that never stops. My voice is sounding a little froggy today. I kind of woke up in a rough patch, so I apologize for that. All right, so by the time that this is out, the Season 2 Reloaded patch for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 is out. We've got new camo challenges and for the Path of Ronin, a St. Patrick's Day thing, new raid episode, and I'll go into that just a little bit. New weapon and a whole lot of rebalancing. So, with the big thing with the new raid episode, you no longer need a raid assignment to take on episode 1. I haven't had the opportunity to play it because I haven't coordinated anything with anyone or any of y'all to actually try to attempt it.
Hell no.
Sounds pretty cool though. The only major thing with the raid episodes that you know it's one of those things that you have to go back and do um what are they called the co-op things because you need the skills from the trees that they use
Yeah, and they provided
because
a little fix for that. You can buy 10 levels with raid packs now.
another money gotcha thing.
Yep,
Cool.
yep. It looks
Just
like,
let me whip out the card.
yeah, let me take out Visa Chan, who's already stuffed full. Ooh. It looks like no raid assignment is required at all for going forward. So that's a positive. And you can use the party finder for that. Tempest Torrent marksman rifle, a M4 platform using 7.62 rounds. So that's going to be a weapon challenge. I haven't looked at what's required to unlock it, but
An M4 shooting 7.62s.
yeah, another marksman rifle I'm going to have to grind out so I can get that polyatomic.
Just now they're getting ridiculous with some of the weapons they're making because the M4 has always been a 5.56 platform.
Yeah.
Granted, this is coming from somebody that's ex-military, so
Yeah, and I'm a firearm enthusiast, but one thing that I haven't seen. Let me take a quick look. Um, yeah, apparently they do make AR-15 uppers and rifles with using 7.62,
yeah. But
and
see, that's a civilian-based thing where they've done it on their own. It's not a military. You know, that's what
something
aggravates me about it.
that was attempted about 6-ish years ago about the Army's effort to temporarily replace the M4 with a 7.62, and it's not happening. So, um, I'm guessing, given the time frame of the game series, it kind of makes sense. doesn't really to me, but I'm diverging. Weapon balancing, one of the big things. Well, let me take that back a second because ADHD is a butthead. There is a lot of rebalancing. Rawl got a little bit of a nerf. Crossbow, the double kill challenges is a little bit easier now.
Yeah, that's honestly a great little change there.
Lockman sub got a couple different nerfs, so we probably won't be seeing that as big in multiplayer now. With Iron Sight's ADS on the PDSW being buffed, there's more of a chance we might see that a little bit. Shotguns. This is the huge one. The KV broadside, lower torso damage got nerfed. Damage range and close damage range got nerfed for the 12 gauge. Dragon's Breath got reduced ranges and close range, and global reduction to maximum residual damage. Headshot damage on slug type ammo for the Bryson series got increased, which is good. Those headshot challengers are kind of ass. Um, Let me
I don't
see.
know. Kind of upsetting that they finally put a decent shotgun in the game and now they're nerfing it into the ground.
Right.
I disagree with those sentiments because of how overused that is and how toxic it has been. Because when I've been smacking players around, they immediately switch to that. And, well, when they're shooting Fire's Breath about halfway across the map in shipment and connecting, that's an issue. And it could do like a 1 or 2 tap in Warzone. That left a lot of people salty.
Eh. It's like if you can get close enough to somebody to do a 1 or 2 tap on that thing, I feel like you should have it.
Yeah. But when you got people trying to dump half a drab mag into you from like a good distance, you know it's not really a skill weapon.
A really nice change in my opinion, looking at these notes. So, as you might know, I love grenade launchers. However, in Modern Warfare 2, all of the grenade launchers fucking suck. Because they have one grenade, each of them. Um, and that's just not enough ammo to play with. I want to have fun.
Does Scavenger not
I
get it
went
anymore?
ahead and no, Scavenger doesn't let you scavenge grenade launcher ammo or or even just regular launcher ammo. I don't believe. But they went ahead and added one extra ammunition stock to the grenade launchers, and I'm talking specifically about underbarrel grenade launchers here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 203s.
Yeah. Something I don't like is they've apparently added a. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I misread that. It's a positive. They added a recoil control bonus to the underbarrel grenade launchers and shotguns.
And
Fuck
movement
yeah.
penalty got removed as well.
Yeah.
So this is going to make for some really spicy hardcore search matches once people realize that there's going to be extra ammo for them. Now, if
Nah,
they can
I really
only...
don't think really don't think them increasing the ammo stock from 1 shot to 2 shots is gonna be a world of difference in terms of like people using it, but it does give me more of a thing to just like fuck around with.
Yeah, there's some people that will do cross map noob tubes like back in the old days, and it was fun as hell. Toxic,
I
but fun as
mean,
hell.
I used to be guilty of stuff like that.
Same. I
Like,
might get back into doing it.
like people would want to get pissy about stuff, and so I'd turn
They
around, flip to that, and go ham.
they've also increased the equipment, the damage against armor to frags, claymores, and semtexes,
Yeah.
and I'm here for that.
One big thing is a crossbow adjustment. Uh,
Oh, what's this crossbow adjustment?
you can actually shoot into the water, and it'll go through the water instead of just
Oh
once it's
yeah, I saw that.
because
It was a bug.
I played through some matches try to use crossbow shoot into the water on hydro, and it's like it's just sitting on the water. What?
Same.
Which is
Pissed
funny
me
considering
off.
when you think about it, bows and crossbows actually notoriously have a deeper penetration rate than a lot of guns. So there should be no issue with them shooting into the water. But we're also talking about real world physics versus game
Holy
theory.
shit! Holy shit!
Mm.
A feature that I've been really, really wanting for multiple CODs now has been implemented. Party queuing
Yes, you can party queue.
allows players to automatically join a friend's party once they are finished with their active match. Holy fuck. I didn't expect they would ever actually implement that.
Yeah, it seems like they started partial work on it this patch because you're able to like join parties sometimes or get dropped from matches and be able to stay in the party. But we'll see how good it'll work.
Ooh, apparently throwing knives can now kill recon drones and bomb drones.
Yes.
Oh, bullshit, bullshit. That's not a bug. That was a fucking feature. Oh my god.
Which one you
Get
looking at?
this. Flash and stun grenade blast will no longer kill players at low health. What the
Okay.
fuck? That's been a thing for a lot of Call of Duties for a long time. It's so fun because it
I've
barely ever
got so
happens, and when
many
it does,
people.
it's just like a fun little, like, oh fuck, I managed to get them with the blast of it. But oh my god.
Um,
Like I've actually hit players like not even the explosion from the flashbang and stuff. I have actually hit players with a flashbang and
Yeah,
killed
it's
them
it's the
because they were so
best.
low health.
yeah, I think it's focusing on some issues I've encountered where I have not been at like anywhere from 1 to 10% health, but a bit higher, and I get hit with the flash and I immediately die. So I'm wondering if that's for those cases or if it's 1% health and popping one of those and it kills him. Someone's going to have to do the experiments if it hasn't been done already.
The way it's worded, I'm guaranteeing you that it's just blanket will not kill players at low health. Like, yeah, somebody should test it to make sure, but the wording flash and stun grenade blast will no longer kill players at low health. Just,
I wonder if that makes any effect for direct impact kills at low health.
I don't think it's going to affect impact kills because it specifies that the blast will no longer kill.
Fair
So at
point.
least we got that, but like, fuck.
DMZ Combat Records is actually launched, but it has not done any stat tracking for anything that's been done previously. Seriously. Come on.
Yay. Another reason for me just not to go back to DMZ.
Hey,
You know, aside from
I want to break the 100 mark, extraction mark, so I can start putting those stickers on my stuff.
my only issue with DMZ right now is that for this season they added a bunch more missions that are, oh, go kill X players. Like they literally just added in a bunch more PvP missions versus the PvE mission side of things. So now you have players that are just hit squatting for missions.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Get this. So, ranked play has some changes made.
Oh yeah,
And
some huge changes.
I don't play ranked because, well, unranked is sweaty enough, and I don't like the restrictions. Like these. Weapon tuning is gone. Completely. Along with the cast off 762. What is the point of like a ranked thing if like every other thing is just like banned from it?
Why would you take the cast off 762 out? I mean, the M4 is just as abusive as that gun.
I think due to better recoil control overall, especially with proper tuning. But
Yeah, but they took tuning out. So what's the point?
probably damage balancing, since it's supposed to simulate the full competitive environment.
It's like, you know what I say to all of that? I say, fuck that. This is not truly a ranked Call of Duty. It's a ranked version of Call of Duty where we've gone and changed a million different things so that you can't use this, that, or this.
And from what I heard
And like,
from one of my friends that plays ranked, she doesn't really encounter search matches that much. I think the playlist pools needs to be adjusted a little bit for be able to properly detect game modes that's been played repeat. I mean on repeat. Warzone things. So with Ashika Island, there's no more AI when you do the data heist contracts. You're just marked as something similar to Most Wanted, which means now players will try to come and get you instead of AI.
hmm.
Let me see. Kill streak availability. So like when it says airspace is too crowded, when you're trying to call on something when there's like all sorts of death rating down, it'll have a message saying how long it'll be until you can call it in, which is very nice. Like that's something that should be implemented across multiplayer as well. Because there's times I've been like trying to call stuff in, and it's like, oh, airspace is too crowded. Well, how long do I gotta wait? Oh yeah, you saw that the bomb drones were temporarily taken out as well, so they could try to tune it.
Ooh, get this. A positive change to Warzone. The existing airspace is too crowded message will now have a trailing for X seconds attached to it to add better context for players.
Yeah, you dork,
So
I
you can
just talked
actually get a
about that.
sense of, yeah, damn.
Yeah, that is good.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you say you were just talking about that?
Yeah,
Somehow I completely missed hearing you.
wow, you dork. You can now auto loot armor plates.
Yeah, nice change, honestly.
Yeah. Um, Let me see. The armor break notification will just pop the little symbol instead of armor broken and the symbol. For someone like me, that might put me at a slight disadvantage because, like, I kind of rely on the text.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that should be an option. Like, I feel like that would have been the better move. Just like make that an option in the settings or something.
Looks like there's a couple amended bug fixes that I didn't see from earlier today. Let me see. Xbox fix only rainbow glare issue on Horizon and now Mazda. Issue that would result in incorrect loot being awarded for completing strongholds or black sites. Various issues that would cause players to disconnect from live matches.
Maybe they
Fix.
should fix that feature where you can yell Xbox turn off and kick somebody out of the game.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
No, it's a setting that they would have to go into their Xbox and turn off.
Issue preventing elevation arrows on map icons from not accurately indicating position and causing counter UAV to affect player maps even while outside effective range. That's good. So, playlists for Al-Mazrah, we have solos, duos, trios, and quads. Ashika Island, we have the same for Resurgence. Finally. Finally. So, one thing I know that people have been complaining about, and rightfully, it took like a day to patch the snipers out, but it took almost a whole season to patch the shotguns. I know people were pretty salty over that. It's like, oh, let's nerf the sniper to where it's not a one shot or two shot down with the incendiary rounds. But let's keep the shotguns as is. Like, they feel like it's a bit of a hypocrite move to wait the whole season. Well, halfway point.
I don't know. I feel snipers are underpowered and all that stuff right.
Oh, they are. They definitely are. As are the shotguns. Honestly, just like so many different types of guns just feel like they get outgunned by, well, LMGs and SMGs and assault rifles.
There.
Like
Oh, sorry.
the time to kill with like most guns, it seems to me after playing a bunch of different guns and stuff, can be beat by simply using a well-built assault rifle or LMG,
See,
or
that's another
sometimes
thing.
an SMG.
That's another thing that kills me about the quote unquote meta is that you can have a sniper rifle and somebody with a, like you said, a well built SMG, LMG, assault rifle, whatever. They can turn around and nuke you from the same distance you are from them, but you can't hit them but once.
It's like in the time it takes you to aim down sights with a sniper rifle, they've already aimed and hit you 10 times and you're dead.
Yeah, which is uh I think why they also did adjustments for underbarrel for flinch buffs, so you don't really flinch as much if I remember right. If I was reading that, hold on. Reduce recenter speed for flinch. Minor increase to flinch on ARs, SMGs, LMGs, and shotguns. Um. So overpressure rounds got they removed the recall penalty, but increased flinch on imparted players. Wouldn't it impacted players be a better phrasing? I don't know. Reduce flinch received on no stock mods. Okay, so I was thinking something else. A lot of UI changes and fixes. See the when I get on to try to stream the game in a bit. One thing I will be changing is the what they classified under the accessibility is the inverted flash. So that's been something that people have been clamoring for I don't know how many years. Uh, for that, you'd go into accessibility options in the interface, and it has two values: default, which with the flash, you get hit with white blinding light, which let's be fair, in small maps, get hit by it multiple times. I can't see, and with my eye light sensitivity, it literally brings migraine level pain to my right eye, and it gets worse depending on how bad it is. But now you can actually turn it the inverted feature on, which will change the screen to black instead. It's saying duration and visual are at parity between the two values of the option, which is good. So no competitive advantage either way. We'll see once I start playing with that. But oh my god! Finally,
Hell yeah.
like it's not just players that get blinded by it because it's so fucking bright. There's people like me that it actually physically hurts to see that kind of bright light.
Well, then you also have folks who are, prone to seizures and whatnot. That the rest of the game with the way it works, might not induce a seizure, but if you get flashbanged, 7 times back to back to back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've had instances that bad to induce a seizure aura, but like this is really big. Now, if there's an option to for some other players to turn off or reduce the color tracers, that would be nice for other people. Because while it doesn't
Yeah.
really bother me, I know it affects other people. It's just only taken how long for something like this to be implemented?
Right?
I mean, while I enjoy playing the first season of Call of Duty, I don't foresee me making a comeback to it unless some better balancing is put in for specifically sniper rifles in particular, just because it's like the only weapon I really like to use, and right now they're just kind of trash.
Well, there is one thing being rebalanced next week:
What's that?
the character roster. They're putting Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in as an operator.
Wait a minute, seriously?
Yes.
That is so beautifully stupid. I love it.
Yeah, I was wondering what the licensed operator was going to be since the leak we talked about a while back. But Shredder? Really? I get that it fits in with the theme of Sheikah Island and the path run and all that crap, but weird flex, but okay.
When am I gonna get to kick ass as Donatello?
I think there is a armor skin that I've seen floating around for characters, but not actual Ninja Turtles, which is very unfortunate.
I mean, let me go in as April O'Neil. We'll be all right.
See if there's anything else that I could touch on.
That or, if they really wanted to go heavy into the turtle stuff, let me go as the female Ninja Turtle from the comic books.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Add nunchucks. Add nunchucks to the game.
We'll be lucky to actually get the Kodachis. Not the Kodachis, wow. The Cali sticks. But if I remember right, the Shredder comes with variant of the Kodachis for that skin pack. Let me check. Uh, yep, 2,400 points. Comes with a KV broadside shotgun, ISO Hemlock assault rifle, Foot Clan, weapon charm, and other skins and vinyls. So no swords, which is unfortunate. It would have been nice to have seen a Kodachi variant as size.
You know what weapon I want back in the game? I want the ballistics knife back.
We probably won't see that till the next Black Ops game.
Like, I'm sorry, but the ballistics knife was like the funnest stuff to ever play with.
That took me a while to learn how to properly use. Of course, that was back in Black Ops 1. Let's see. Himmelmet Expo map. I'm going to try to explore outside the map, see if I can find anything interesting sometime in the next couple days. Um, let's see. For game modes, we have Drop Zone. Remember that gem from Modern Warfare 3 and other games? Let's see. One in the Chamber and All or Nothing. So I remember All or Nothing from Modern Warfare 3. You get throwing knives, a pistol, and no ammo. So you gotta get 20 kills. And you get perks by killing enemies. So once you get your first kill, you can pop Scavenger. Then you can start getting ammo. Stuff was pretty fun back then. It's good to see it back. My question is, can you party up? Because, like, gun game, public matches, solo queue only. It's a freaking party game. How the hell are you going to have party games run and not be able to party up?
For real.
Oh, excuse me. And we'll see how the UI fixes play out. Now, something that we touched on last week was skill-based matchmaking. Something that's been reportedly in the Call of Duty series since like Black Ops 2, but not as strong, supposedly. Um, I think it's something that's absolutely needed for ranked play, competitive play. For a regular multiplayer, it probably needs to be a bit retuned, just a little bit, given the fact that there have been not just me but other players where we have a series of really good matches and then we get put on with teams that are, with people that
Super
are
sweat and waffle stomp you.
in addition to that, players on my own team that are like not even really doing much of anything.
Like that's one thing that always killed me about when I would play with y'all. You know, y'all always do pretty fairly decent in matches, but like me, I'm kind of mediocre unless I'm, you know, doing my thing with a sniper rifle or something, you know,
Yeah.
and then I'll have some really good games. But like we'll have games where, you know, we would do really good and then the next 3, 4 matches it's just a freaking dumpster fire.
Yeah. And like remembering off my own stats, my win loss is like a 1.1 something and my KDR is floats between a 0.89 and a 0.91. Just mostly because I've been working on challenges on and off to get camos. Like hell, most of my kills overall is with the riot shield. And I finally got the polyatomic mastery done. That 300 kill grind was cheeks. What do you have to say about SBMM, Ellie?
I think that it's total bullshit. That's my short answer. My longer answer is skill-based matchmaking as presented, you know, as the name implies, is a good idea. But this is not skill-based matchmaking. Completely the wrong name for this. This is engagement-based matchmaking, or
Skill based
probably
damage.
we can get to that. We can get to that shit. But like this game, it it feels like the matchmaking equivalent of a Facebook timeline. It feels very much like the goal of this is to try and keep you playing for as long as possible, to frustrate you to no fucking end. With matches that, looking at the stats of the other players, it determines will be hard for you, and then throwing you into something where you steamroll the entire enemy fucking team. Um, to make you feel awesome, and then rinse and repeat for that whole thing. And it's just no. I would go back to old Call of Duty where just like the best connection, uh, the best connections played against each other and shit.
Yeah,
Like
but then you
ping based matchmaking.
run into issues with people running like anywhere from 4 to 6 stacks and they're pub stomping everyone because they're doing nothing but Call of Duty every waking hour. And you keep running into them and keep running into them. And it's like, I'm done with this game.
I also think they should have a thing where if you report and or block a player, you should never get paired with that player again, like as an enemy or as your teammate.
Yeah, last week I was encountering that issue where I reported and blocked someone because of how, um, not just toxic, but saying full on racial slurs.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, like I couldn't hear him because I did a block, but I was still getting paired in matches with that person on my team and on the other team, like several in a row. Like, what the hell? I mean, I couldn't hear him because it auto mutes him when you block him, but still. And I wish that they would action against literal bot accounts. Like, I've encountered the same person a couple times across last week in hardcore search. There was a guy with Riot Shield, and he has a macro set up to steadily turn and go forward and hop. That's it. Doesn't even get kicked from the match because of the minimal movement.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, when they were on my team, we were pretty pissed, and then run into them like 3 or 4 days later. I'm like, wait a moment. That's the same frickin' bot. And I know they do this because of like XP and stuff. Battle Pass XP is given on time played and not actual. Well, you do get the experience for just doing kills and crap, but it's based off of time and completing matches.
See, that's ridiculous.
You're telling me. Yes, but honestly, I've done skill based stuff like back when I played Halo because those games use skill based matchmaking. And once I got into a groove of playing, I felt like I was playing with people either as good as me, slightly worse than me, or slightly better than me. And I think they did that really good. But lately, I've been when I like run TDM matches, I'm running on par with other people, and I'm genuinely happy with that. Conversely, when I switch over to search and play with other friends, I get crapped on, usually, because I'm mediocre at search. And then after I get done with playing like a night or two of search, I switch over to like shipment and then on. Wow, words. And then I absolutely destroy lobbies. I don't intentionally try to do stuff to get better lobbies. It's just I suck at certain game modes. And then everything balances out eventually. I think with Call of Duty, skill base is going to be here to stay, whether we like it or not.
I'm pretty sure it will be, and that'll be the big reason that about the only way I'll come back to play is, you know, for PvE based stuff, not so much the PvP.
Yeah.
So, if y'all want to get down on those raid episodes or do the co op mission stuff, I'm down, but anything else, I'm just kind of about.
Sure.
Especially, like I said, with DMZ, them adding all the PvP missions into DMZ compared to the ones they had last time, where I think you had what, two, maybe three missions total for PvP.
Yeah, with Ashika Island, the small amount of party sizes that's allowed on there makes things so much more quieter. I will say that. Like, there's been some games that we never even encountered anybody.
I mean, that's probably because most people just get in there, get their missions done, and get out.
Yeah.
And then, you have Al Mazrah where people are going in there and they're just purposely hunting people.
Yeah, they're thirsting for kills. Full stop. We'll see how things go with that since they adjusted the infill locations again.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have done my fair share of PvP in DMZ. Um, but it was one of those things where I always tried to avoid it when I could. But if it was a necessary evil, then, you know, I was going with it. But
Yeah.
I honestly feel that, DMZ and Warzone should be two completely separate entities. DMZ should be a PvE only mode. And, if you don't want to do the PvE side of it, go play Warzone.
I've honestly kind of avoided Al Mazrah due to fire shotgun spam. Mostly because I knew it was going to be a thing, and it probably has been. But with all the changes and everything, we'll see how it works out when I can find people to run with.
I mean, I'll run it with y'all, but I'm telling you, I'm probably not going to be happy.
And gonna wrap up here since we're getting close to the hour mark. So I do thank y'all for coming on and doing y'all's usual thing.
No, it's a
Totally.
pleasure as always.
And if you have a couple dollars to throw my way, I'm going to be starting to put episodes up on my Patreon. I'll have that in the description, and we'll see you next time.